The chatter in the huge auditorium invaded my head. The buzz of the crowd was so loud that I couldn't hear the words I was reciting in my head. I tried to count the row of six that were filled with many faces representing Massachusetts. The Boston news channels and the hidden LED screen surround me like they were waiting for the president to speak. I heard my name called through the loudspeakers that surround the room. I began my walk to the podium. Every step I took, I could feel the weight of more than 1,000 pair of eyes on my back, but one pair felt heavier than all others. They belonged to a brown-skinned old woman wearing a black power suit. The woman was Gloria Fox, a Massachusetts state representative, and her speech would follow mine. When I lifted my eyes to meet hers, I saw her radiant smile of encouragement. I took a deep breath, and I began to recite the words I was practicing in the mirror over and over again. My name is Elianis Rodriguez. I'm 20 years old, and I'm currently a junior student at Boston International High School. I have a son who is 1 year old named Steven. I got pregnant when I was in 9th grade, and I felt like my life was gone. Life became difficult, and the people that I expect would give me hands during those moments just run away from me, acting like I had a contagious illness that I would give to others. Of all the issues I have to work through with my son, housing left me feeling the most unstable. I moved 5 times in 2 years. I even went back to my home country, the Dominican Republic. While living there, I realized I wouldn't provide a future for my son. I made the decision to come back to Boston. After a few weeks of living at my grandma's house, I received a letter saying that the apartment contained lead. With nowhere to go, I applied for a shelter, but there was only one emergency bedroom available, many miles away from Boston. I took it. I have to wake up every day at 4 a.m. to come to Boston, and I was still late for school. After a few months, I moved back to Boston and into a new shelter, where I have to share an apartment with another young mother and her child. It was then when my hardships really began. My roommate was using drugs, and my son was constantly ill because of something he was allergic into the apartment. I complained often, but was given no support, and ultimately, I have to move again in order to protect my son. I am now in my own apartment, supporting myself and my son. Despite the problems I face, I never give up, because giving up on myself will mean giving up on Steven, and I will never do that. Instead, I decided to become a voice to be here. That's why I spoke in front of those people as an advocate for teen parents at the 2014 Teen Parenting Lobby Day. Having the opportunity to share my experience allowed me to show everyone that teen mothers can and will succeed. There was no support for me or my son, but today I am proud of what I have become. I will graduate high school and attend college, the first one from my family to do so. I advocate for teen mothers because their children are our future. I advocate because I have felt the embarrassment from strangers rolling their eyes as I push my son's stroller down the street. I advocate because being a teen mother does not ruin life, but the lack of support can. I advocate for others. I advocate for myself.